2026 exciting times as we welcome you to Fly Palmy Arena for the opening Rapid League game for the season. It's the Manawatu Jets up against the Taranaki Airs. Now, if you haven't seen Rapid League before, it's quick fire basketball, 4-minute quarters, players in the team squad able to play, provided they're not a starter for the NBL game or they're an import. So it's designed to be exciting, give the younger players, the bench players, an opportunity. It's all over pretty quick. Glenn Lama here with Crystal Ledger-Walker, former Tall Fern, and Crystal, here we are again, getting the season underway. It's always a lovely feeling, isn't it?
It is, man. Has it felt like a long time since we last saw some Sales NBL and Rapid League at that?
Indeed. Let's have a look at the Taranaki Airs team. And Jordan Cooper, Riley Tuta, Xavier Adam, Xavier Turn, and Lyric Tuhaka are getting set to have a crack for Taranaki in this game. A few players returning from last year, Tuta, Adam, and Tuhaka. Xavier Turn's moved up from Manawatu to play for Taranaki, and Jordan Cooper is a rookie. Looking forward to seeing him play. Here's the Manawatu team: Christian McDaniel, Boston Caldwell, Isaac McCoy, Hamza Zaran, and Ihaya Abbott. And all of these players are new to the Manawatu team this season. So going to be interesting to see how these combinations click early here, Crystal.
Yeah, it absolutely will be. That start of the season jitters, how they find that chemistry. But yeah, both of these squads had a rebuild in this off-season, so we'll see how that gets going down.
Similar records for them in 2025, because you check out the Chemist Warehouse head-to-head. In fact, those stats look pretty even all the way down there, apart from the threes per game.
Yeah, the Jets last year were a powerhouse on the offensive end of things. They can really light it up and get going. But some of those guards leaving this club, so we'll see if they have the same trend this year.
Yes, indeed. So almost set for tip-off here in this game. Remember the Sales NBL game at 7 p.m. That's when it tips off. But just after 7 p.m, Sam Pan, Sam McFadgen, and Jasmine Dean all set with the whistles in this one. Every point counts. This is the thing with the Rapid League too. Again, it's the same rules as last year, isn't it, Crystal? Every single point counts on the table, the points differential table, and it all could come down to it, because generally countbacks come into play at the end of the season.
Yeah, they absolutely do, and this league is so competitive. Every year it is growing, and these Rapid League points, wins, all matter down the stretch. And we're talking about new squads, new faces. How about these new uniforms?
Yeah, going to be interesting, isn't it? I'm struggling to get used to the white of Taranaki Airs, but you know, why not mix it up and have a different colour combination going? Of course, the players don't care about the colours they're wearing. They just want to win and perform at their best. So it's going to be McCoy and Tuhaka to contest the tip. McCoy, a 19-year-old, originally from the Hutt Valley, getting a chance at the Manawatu Jets under Tony Webster. As we get the game underway, it's going to be the Jets with the first possession. So thank you for joining us for Rapid League action. Very first game for 2026. And McDaniel's got it. He's going to be easy to spot through the 2026 season with that here. Manawatu looking to get active, and that's a good start for them. First basket goes down from Abbott.
That's a great take by Abbott down the lane there. Low pickup to get himself through the traffic.
Gets his very first points. He's a rookie as well. Almost getting his own rebound there was Tuhaka, but here comes McCoy. Abbott. 1 or 2 look like they've got a nice combination going as Zaran tries to nail the triple, can't nail it, and it's going to be Taranaki possession.
Good to see both of these squads starting with their sets early in the season. You know, it's quite about finding that chemistry, that structure, getting used to playing with each other. So good to see them getting through their plays early.
Here comes Adam. He's got experience under his belt. It's in his 3rd season now at the Airs. Nice rebound taken there from Caldwell. In fact, it was Abbott again. Here he is again. Looks a real live wire, doesn't he? That's a good, strong finish. No, it's been rebounded, and the outlet pass is a beauty. Here comes Tuhaka. It's come off, I think. Taranaki player. Tuhaka had a couple of good looks early in this game.
They did, and As we take another look at the replay, good defense by the Jets straight up on that first take, and they'll get the ball back.
Saran's made a good start, hasn't he? McDaniel, interesting player. We'll get to talk about him in just a moment. He's actually a dual New Zealand and American citizen. He's lost the ball there, picked up beautifully by McCoy, and there's a foul. McCoy going to go to the Chemist Warehouse stripe here.
Yeah, but back to McDaniel. He is from a sporting family. His mum, a well-known coach in New Zealand, Laurie McDaniel. I'm sure she's excited to watch him get out there, get some hoops under his belt at this level. Also has a cousin in the NBA, so...
Yeah, amazing. And he's a nephew of Joe Moody, former All Blacks prop. Wow.
Definitely sporting blood running through his veins as we see the Jets add another one to the board.
3-0. McCoy with the second free throw. Here comes Cooper for Taranaki. Going okay for Manawatu at the moment. Here's Abbott off to the races. Caldwell for three. Well, a lot of threes going up early in this game, but none falling, Crystal.
Well, that was the trend we spoke about in the lead up to this one. How these teams would go. Xavier Pern too long on that finish.
Taranaki 0 from 4 in the game already, and there's Abbott getting 2 more. He's got 4 points in the contest now. And look at Abbott. He's from Hawke's Bay, just out of Fielding High School, not too far away from the stadium. About a 20-minute drive, and there's a foul from Cooper. That might go on Tuta, that one, in fact.
Yeah, Zarin showing his versatility, bringing the ball up from that forward position. Both of these teams playing with a lot of pace offensively to start this.
Taranaki doing a lot of things all right. They're just not nailing the baskets. They're getting decent looks. Here's McDaniel with 5 on the shot clock. Abbott again. And it's taken away by Xavier Adam. Yes, it feels very hectic out there at the moment. There's a triple from Jordan Cooper.
Great shot, great find from Adam to get it to his shooter. But hey, it's a rivalry round. These two want to start their seasons with a win.
There's a run, nailing a long ranger. Extends that lead for Manawatu again.
And those are those little lapses that happen early in the season, that communication around switching and how you're defending on balls, things like that. Great read by the Jets, and another stop. They're off.
Beautiful play from Caldwell. Can't link up with McCoy. He's got it back nicely. Oh, blocked beautifully there by Tuhaka. Beautiful pass down court. Here's Taranaki. And McDaniel is going to be called for that foul on Riley Tuta.
Yeah, that started right back with Tuhaka's block. What a way to get up there and defend the rim.
Yeah, that was a really decent play from Tuhaka. I thought McCoy was going to slam that one home comfortably. Taranaki looking to keep that score tight now. Manawatu got a chance here with 20 seconds left in this first quarter. Here's Caldwell. Can't get the roll off the rim around Hayden Carr. Taranaki with 5 on the left in the first quarter. Blocked that time by Caldwell. And short. Can't nail the half-court jumper. 8-3 at the end of the first. It's Manawatu in front.
Great start by the Manawatu Jets. Looking quite familiar with each other. Some of these players played for Tony Webster in high school back at Westlake, so familiar with the system, what he wants to get out of the offense, and have that confidence, you can tell in transition, to go and play make.
Yeah, Westlake, there are players all over this league from Westlake. It is incredible how many are coming out of that school at the moment.
Right, and as we have a look there, Dante Russo-Nance on screen. Excited to watch him in the main game, see what improvement and steps he's made in the off-season. I'm talking about improvements and steals to get. Look at that one on your screen, the Sales NBL steal combo, $35 for that right there. Use that online code or the Sales NBL 26.
Yeah, Manawatu got a very interesting team that might be making some waves this year. Once they get back to full strength, still unknown about a couple of their players at the moment, which we'll touch on in the NZNBL game at 7 o'clock this evening. Right now in the Rapid League game, 8-3. Abbott's got 4. Zaran with that 3. They're the leading scorers, and Jordan Cooper's 3 is the only score for Taranaki, and 1 from 9 from the field. I want to improve that in the second quarter.
That's a great start for the Jets. Last season, they struggled defensively as we see Hayden Carr line one up and miss. The Jets, in the off-season, they were really hunting that defensive presence, so good to see them start their first quarter allowing only 3 points.
Caldwell. It's Boston Caldwell, another out of Westlake boys. Oh, nice move from Zaran. He looks like he's got plenty of athleticism. Hamza Zaran, another out of Westlake boys.
Yeah, I mean, he's 6'6" and can move all around the court very comfortably. We see him hitting the 3 and getting himself to the rim to start this game.
Finally, some points there. Nice finish from Riley Tuta. Experience for Riley Tuta. He is back for another season. It's his 3rd year now at the Airs. It was a little unfortunate there for Taranaki with that foot trip, would you? It was more like just an unfortunate contact from Cooper.
Yeah, McDaniel doing a good job of really attacking that hip, getting that foul drawn.
So McDaniel back to Abbott. There's McCoy. Wow. And there's Carr tidying up for Taranaki, but then gives it straight back to Abbott. Read the play beautifully. Can't capitalise.
Right, Hayden Carr having a flashback for a minute. And another turnover. But Hayden Carr actually played or was part of the squad for the Manawatu Jets last year, so very familiar with this court and these hoops.
Yeah, Carr and Pern in that category. Well, Abbott was on fire there. He is just everywhere in the game at the moment. Crystal, 2 steals, a couple of rebounds, and now 4 points as well. Making quite the impression as Ihaya Abbott.
He's looking very aggressive to start this one. You want to get going in these early games. Your roles that you're going to play for this team are still being decided, how you can fit in and contribute. So these players looking to attack where they can.
Tuta in that category. McDaniel, that's a nice pass. And Tuta, no basket those. Cooper misses. Here comes McDaniel. McDaniel through traffic, and he lures a foul. Looks like it might go on Hayden Carr.
Been really impressed with the way McDaniel just putting his head down, getting himself to the rim. Got that no fear there. And just his rebounds. He's all over the floor. 2 so far in this one.
They want to get on the score sheet here. The low-scoring affair here so far. But it's just seen in Rapid League games many times, Crystal. All of a sudden, things can really explode. And these both teams look like they're in that mood. Just the execution not quite clicking at the moment is Carr. That's a strong move. Again, Tuhaka can't finish. Here's Abbott. Marked closely by Cooper. Ooh, offensive foul caught against Manawatu.
Yeah, that's unlucky for the Jets, but good defense by the Airs getting through on that handoff.
But the foul went on Abbott. I think Taranaki's out of this, even though they're only shot 2 from 12, and there's another foul. That one's going to go on Hamza Zaran. That will see Riley Tuta go to the line.
Riley Tuta doing a great job of getting into the bodies of the Manawatu Jets. This is the second time he's drawn a foul, really putting his head down, getting into the paint. He's really keeping things alive offensively for the Airs right now.
definitely not out of this game. Tuta with 2 free throws, goes to 4 points. Cuts that lead back to 4. Hope you're enjoying the rapid league game. Here between the Manawatu Jets and Taranaki is. Here's Zaran creating space for himself nicely. With that rebound. Oh, that's a good finish from Xavier Pern.
It was good, nice controlled. Just snuck that gap.
Taranaki get that lead back to 2 points now. Abbott. Oh, that's good from Abbott. He's only 18. He looks very good indeed.
He has looked electric with the ball. Very crafty, great change of direction.
That 3 is excellent. It's going to fall there for Taranaki. And it is Riley Tuta. He's got 7 points and now leads all scorers in this game.
It's been 100% from the field so far. He is showing his experience in this rapid league.
Taranaki are really starting to come back nicely into this contest now. Outscoring Manawatu 9-5 in this second quarter, and they've got another play here to maybe take the lead here, Crystal. See if they can do it. Turn gives it back to Riley Tuta, who's got a hot hand at the moment. It's been stolen though. Here come Manawatu. Nice pass, or short. Gives it back to Boston Caldwell, who gets 2 for Manawatu.
Boston Caldwell says, I'll finish the job myself, and finishes that quarter with a beautiful fadeaway, keeping the Jets in the lead going into the half.
Yeah, that was a nice finish. And it's 15-12 to Manawatu. They're up by 3. They lead by 5 at the end of the first quarter. So reminding you again that we have the NZNBL game at 7 o'clock tonight, the opening match of the season. 2 very different looking teams from what featured in 2025. Now, there are the 2 stars right at the top of the leaderboard there. It's Tuta and Abbott, who have had very good first halves.
Yeah, they have been dangerous with the ball in hand. Tuta absolutely showing his experience, getting himself in the paint, absorbing a lot of contact. And then Abbott, how exciting has he been, getting himself to the rim, really getting things going for the Jets on that side of things. McDaniel with 4 rebounds. He is just working his butt off right now, an absolute workhorse all over the court. And Tuta once again leading away with the rebounds. McDaniel, short, 1 assist apiece, and Adam Tuhaka, 1 apiece for the Ears as well.
Yeah, that block from Tuhaka was memorable, wasn't it?
It was a couple that went back to back. Zaran didn't want to think about that one too much longer, got one of his own.
And those 2 steals from Abbott were like within, I don't know, 5 seconds of each other as well. Excellent all-round game. Good vibe here at the Palmy Arena.
Yes, both of these teams started this game with a lot of pace on the offensive side of things. They're really looking to push the ball. We'll see what adjustments both teams make in transition. If they can stop the ball and pick up a bit earlier, and then that rebounding, will that be a difference in this one?
Your favourite song's playing, Crystal?
I'm moving out here.
Well, players aren't listening to music. Well, you hope they aren't.
Never know, might get them in the vibe.
Exactly. Boston Caldwell's going to inbound it to start the third quarter. And Saran's got it. He's short. Kenyan-born player. Well, that was not a shot from Zaran. Even though it hit the rim, but Zaran makes up for that. And they've got it back, Manawatu. And they're looking to create through McCoy. Stolen. It's all happening in these first 20 seconds.
It was quick. I felt like I was watching a game of tennis for a minute there.
Well, everything happened except some points being scored. Here's Tuta. And Zaran stripped the ball out of his hands. Influential start by him in this third quarter. Second 3 of the game for him.
Wow, liking the looks of his form right now. Really aggressive and uses his length really well defensively.
He's got a style about him, doesn't he? Oh, there's a basket going down from Jordan Cooper, and that is going to count.
Great read by Jordan Cooper. Empty side of the floor on that right side, step through all the space in the world and gets the foul. Have another look at it, the patience, the poise, and the physicalness to finish through that contact. Looked like he got grabbed on the arm on the way up.
Yeah, Boston Caldwell was who conceded the foul. Here is Jordan Cooper. Completes the three-point play. Out of New Plymouth boys is Jordan Cooper, 18 years of age. First year out of high school. He's got 6 points in this game. Here's a run again. Oh yeah, he's starting to heat up.
Yes, he is. Little heat check for himself.
He's looking quite good, isn't he?
He is. He's got that confidence, that swag, playing for his high school coach again.
Oh, short with the steal. And Manawatu stretching clear now. This is the biggest lead of the game for them.
Good to see Chort getting some points, and just like that, the Jets have 6 players in the scoring column.
Zaran's actually got 11 points now. That's a nice finish by Tuta again. Starting to warm nicely in this game too. 9 points in the game. Now McDaniel looking to keep the pace up, and then it goes for a counter.
Love that take by McDaniel. Great rip right off the catch, the lane wide open. And a strong take.
He's got a shot there of Elias Al-Fahiri, who's coaching the Manawatu Rapidly team in this game. Andrew Green is coaching the Taranaki side in this one. 7-point game to the Jets. Made a very strong start to this third quarter. Adam. Nice fake from Cooper. Turn for 3, can't nail it. Oh, they've still got it. Carr. And Carr's been fouled. They just went to sleep a little bit there.
Yeah, a couple great looks for the years. That first 3-point attempt by Pern. He's a shooter. He's a stretch four. That absolutely is his shot. And then the hustle to get the ball back to Carr inside. Carr and Pern both have one of the more unique stories of any Sal's NBL player. Last year, both in the Manawatu Jet squad suited up for the Panthers when they came to town. Don't know if anyone else has ever done that, suiting up for the other team.
And they both got on court, didn't they, in that game?
They did.
Here's Cooper. Nice finish from Jordan Cooper. Good stuff there from him. Fighting hard, Taranaki. They're back to 4. Cooper has got 8 points now. Here's McDaniel. There's a run again. He's fouled. It's like Xavier Pern might just got a fingernail on him.
He's going to be a tough matchup for people in this Rapid League. He has the length to guard bigs, play that big role, but then he has the quickness and the craftiness to really challenge with his size against smaller guards.
And he's got that outside shot too, hasn't he?
Yeah, very versatile. He went to Oak Hill Prep School in the States as well as Utah Prep, but as we mentioned, a product out of Westlake boys. And one that seems to be fitting in very nicely with these Manawatu Jets. Yeah,
one of these players that left high school in New Zealand early to finish his high school in the United States.
Yes, and while this Jet squad looks fairly brand new, a lot of these players familiar with each other. We'll talk about it more in the main game, but Dante Caslow, you know, they went to high school together from that Auckland area, and then Zarin, Heather, the likes of those names as well were around that scene at the same time.
Yeah, they'll all feature in the Sal's NBL game. 2 up by 6 here. Taranaki looking for some action and gets the roll off the rim. Xavier Adam for his first 2 points of the game.
Xavier Adam entering the chat, another athlete that went over to the States, got some prep school experience.
There's a Zoran's had it nicked out of his hands there, and now Carr. Oh, stolen back by Caldwell. Good work from him. Nice pass, and there's the flush from Zoran.
Zoran showing us everything he's got in his bag, giving us a taste of all his scoring abilities. Great transition by the Jets.
He's got half of Manawatu's points in this game now. Contributing really strongly, Zoran, as we have another look at it.
I like that unselfish basketball early in the season for the Manawatu Jets. Went through a lot of hands to get that bucket.
Zoran's also picked up 2 rebounds and 2 steals in this game. Still Manawatu possession with 30 seconds left. Manawatu extending their lead again in this third quarter. Been in front right from the start of this game as Abbott is back out there now. That's a good finish. Good pace from Chort. Gets 4 points in the game now.
Chort been a spark in the second half, in this quarter, this third quarter.
Beautiful shot there from Tuta. That's his second 3 of the game. He's up to 12 for Taranaki. McDaniel. Abbott can't grab it. 30-25 it is at the end of the third. It's Manawatu in front by 5. Still game kind of in the balance, although Manawatu feels like they've just been a click or 2 above Taranaki in this game so far.
Yeah, it was really that first quarter. The Manawatu Jets started with 8 points. The Taranaki Airs only had 3, but both of these teams improved each quarter, and you can see them getting a little bit more comfortable out there.
Yeah, that one was by far the highest scoring quarter of the game. Manawatu, for instance, 15 points in the first half. They've just dropped 15 in that third quarter. And Taranaki have also had their most productive quarter in the game too, with 10 points. Even though they've now, in fact 13 it was, of course, with that 2-3. So 30-25 is the score. Shooting percentages are okay too, Crystal. 52% for Manawatu, 42% for Taranaki. Hampered by that slow start.
Yeah, for me, what's also really standing out are those turnovers and the steals. So the Jets, they've only got 6 turnovers on the game. The Airs have 9 with 4 steals. The Jets on the other side, 8 steals. Really making a difference, getting out in transition, leading to fast break points. The Jets have 7 of those. The Airs still to score in the transition game.
Can the Jets seal it in this fourth quarter? Can Taranaki fight their way back here? Taranaki with the first possession. Riley Tuta, who's got 12 points, hasn't missed a shot in the game. See if they can work up a move for him. Oh, beautifully read by Caldwell. That was a lovely steal, that one. Almost stolen right back, Caldwell. Gives it to Zoran. Abbott for 3. McDaniel has it smashed out of his hands by Tuta. Tuhaka. Nice little delay there, and suddenly Taranaki have got it back again. Here's Cooper. Tuta. There's his first miss of the game. Foul on McDaniel.
I mean, smart trap by the Airs, trying to get that one. Unlucky to come up with the foul. But they're trying to make things happen defensively. Only 3 minutes left in this ball game. They know they're down 5. Trying to get some momentum going their way.
Well, McDaniel. To inbound it. Caldwell marked closely by Tuhaka. Tough fadeaway jumper there. Tuta's got the rebound. Big three is away that time from Cooper. Manawatu have got possession. That was a good defensive set by Manawatu on that occasion.
Yeah, it was. I mean, they went under that screen and gave up that shot, but that was a very deep three by Cooper, and that risk paid off for the Jets.
Daniel again gives it to Saran. Saran again trying to use that strength that he has and the height and that wingspan. Back to the Chemist Warehouse stripe for a couple of shots.
Yeah, that height difference between Zaran 6'6" and Xavier Pern 6'3".
He's the leading scorer in the game, the 14. Going to stay that way though. It's the second to drop from the Chemist Warehouse drop. That was his first miss, so he's 3 from 4 in the game. He's got 15 points. And that's a nice play again by Riley Tuta, who's just scoring very nicely in this game for Taranaki.
Yeah, keeping that defense honest.
Abbott. Oh, that's a good play from Xavier Adam. He's got it. It's a little lucky to get that one, but he got it. Now the fast break, and it's Tuta again. Looking for the foul, can't get it. And here's those long arms of Zaran again. Here's McDaniel. Caldwell for 3. When it goes, Boston. Caldwell's got 5 points.
Caldwell looking really comfortable.
That's a big basket too. It's got the Manawatu Jets out to a decent lead again, and now they've got the ball back once more. Somehow Zaran got that from McDaniel. Don't ask me to explain that. Not even Einstein could explain that one.
Point guard's like, gets the hockey assist off the ground.
Yeah. Adam. Can't get the spin move to drop. This McDaniel with another rebound. He's got 6 boards in the game, the point guard.
I think it was still slippery on that spot from when McDaniel took a fall.
Yeah, that was unfortunate for Xavier Pern. Manawatu on a nice little scoring run now to Crystal. It's got them into a good position here. Is that play Ken from McDaniel? I don't know. Sometimes you can't explain luck, can you? That's all that was, really.
No, right place, right time.
So Manawatu outscoring Taranaki 6 points to 2 with only 80 seconds left. Saran with 15 points. Caldwell with 5. Ihaya Abbott with 6. He hasn't scored in the second half. Hasn't played that much through the second half, though. And Riley Tuta's the leading scorer for Taranaki with 14. On a shooting percentage of 71%. Here's the slip again. Oh, yeah, it's a nasty one from Pern.
Didn't look great. Both of these teams choosing to play this rapid league game with only 6 players. We haven't seen Heather get out on the court for the Jets, and Quinton Bailey isn't on the bench for the Airs either. They'll be expected to play big minutes in the main game.
Yeah, definitely. Caught short with that rebound, with that inbound pass. Here's McDaniel. Saran working on Carr. McDaniel again. Boy, he's just a pain in the butt for Taranaki in this game.
He is doing all of those little things very well right now. Getting on the glass, hustling hard, pushing the pace, and getting himself to the free throw line. The 3rd time we've seen him at the Chemist Warehouse stripe tonight.
Yeah, exactly. His free throw percentage is down a bit. That's 1 from 4. This again, but all his other numbers are good. Crystal, 8 rebounds, 2 assists. And a steal.
Hey, and as a coach, I'm not really mad about those missed free throws because he's hustling. Those are bonus possessions from that point guard position, as you've mentioned.
Tuta. Poor pass that time from him. Picked off by Caldwell. And it looks like an offensive foul has been called there against Manawatu.
Not sure if it was an offensive foul or Chort just caught that ball out of bounds.
It might have been the latter. Here's Cooper. Beautifully read by McDaniel again. Oh. It's been picked up, thankfully for him, by McCoy. Here is Caldwell. McDaniel again. Nice pass. Caldwell's got it back. That's pure enthusiasm from Manawatu at play here. Another offensive rebound taken by Chort this time. And now Manawatu have the chance to close this game down with just seconds remaining. And in the end, it is going to be a foul by Jordy Cooper.
Look at that read by McDaniel, getting out and just short on that dunk.
I think he just got caught in two minds, didn't he, just for a moment there? Originally maybe going in for the love, but nah, yeah, I'm going for the Showtime play here.
Oh, absolutely. You're introducing yourself to your home fans for the first game of the season. You want to give them something to cheer about. But how about his energy that he has come out with tonight? He's
Brilliant.
been everywhere.
Absolutely. There's 16 points for Zaran, and there's a player timeout called a BNZ player timeout. The first of the season called by Taranaki, who want to work up one more play. Reminding you that thanks to BNZ, there are 5,000 tickets to give away to school groups, sports groups and community groups once again this season. So come along and see an NBL game. Just scan that QR code on your screen, folks. Fill out your group's details. Grab your tickets to the big game with thanks to BNZ. So Taranaki got 5 seconds left. Turn. Can't nail the triple. And there we are. Manawatu gets the win in the opening game of the Rapid League season. They've been in control from the start. And they've moved nicely clear with some pretty good performances from several players in the last 2 quarters to win this one by 37-27. Well, that was a pretty decent all-round performance from Manawatu.
It absolutely was. They started that game hot, keeping the Taranaki Airs to only 3 points in that first quarter. And that man right there at the top, Zaran, 16 points. Man, did he get in his bag? We saw it all. We saw a three-point shot. We saw his pull-up game, and we saw him get a dunk in that one. He's going to be exciting and one to watch for in this Rapid League. And Tuta doing things he's done for the last 3 years, used to this stage. He finished the game with 14 points. He only missed 2 shots, but those 2 players for sure stood out on that offensive side of the ball. McDaniel, how exciting was he? The energy he brought tonight. He was everywhere, getting those rebounds as a small guard, and even got up for an almost dunk. Might see that later in the season. And Zaran adding another block to his tally. And Tuhaka, that block came in the first half, pinned it on the backboard. See Caldwell contributing 4 steals, Pern and Adam 2 apiece for the Airs, and McDaniel, Zaran 2 apiece for the Jets. Whew, what a way to start the season.
Yeah, really good one from Manawatu, no doubt about it. Can they repeat in the Cells NBL game? That is the question from here. Make sure you join us here from 7 o'clock. The game's coming up between Manawatu and Taranaki.
to join the tunnel, or if you're just trying to get through, excuse me guys, just move to the side a little bit, just let them through. All right, Palmy, how are we doing out there? Make some noise! Welcome once again to our first game of the season. Your property brokers Jets against your Taranaki Ears. It's alright, they'll be out soon, not just yet. But you're ready for them when they are. Just make sure, guys, stay back, do not cross through the centre, or you will get trampled on. Let's put our hands together and give a warm welcome to the Taranaki Ears. Now, if you do want to grab yourself something to eat, out in the foyer behind A block is the kiosk. So you're welcome to go out and grab yourself something to eat once the team comes out.
Number 22, development player Tommy Sims. Number 8, Isaac McCoy. Number 11, Shout. Number 15, Ehi Abbott. Number 3 is Boston Thorwell. Number 6, Nate Wilson. Number 9, Corey Webster. Number 38, William Heather. Number 1 is Christian McDaniel. And number 13, Hamza Zaran.
and grab yourself some checks, nerves. You can walk in the door to your right-hand side. The nerves table is there, so you don't over before the game starts if you want to grab some there.
Alrighty, Jane Samuel, number 2, Marcel Jones, number 3, number 5 for Taranaki, Luca Vea, number 10, Xavier Green, number 0 is Aaron Cook. Head coach is John White, the assistant coach is Drew Green. And the Jets 2000 or 2026 team is number 7 development player Ruben Leota, number 22 development player Tommy Sims, number 8 Isaac McCoy, number 11 is Chor Chor.
Yes, last season had it all. High octane action at both ends of the court. It all ended though. The Saints capturing the title. Can they go back to back in 26? We'll find out over the next several months. Welcome to the Cells NBL Round 1, the opening match of the season here at Fly Palmy Arena in Palmerston North. It's the Manawatu Jets at home to the Taranaki Airs, the Mid-Central North Island derby, number 1 for the season. And the Manawatu team looking completely different. There are a couple of players back like Dante Russo-Nancy we just saw on shot right there. But the Taranaki team looking a lot different as we welcome Crystal Ledger-Walker to the commentary. 16 games at the Tall Ferns. That man there on screen, 190 NBA games. How cool to have Byron Mullins in New Zealand for the season.
Just amazing to have someone of his caliber, his size, out here down in little old New Zealand. But man, I'm excited. That intro video has me feeling hype. It feels like it has been a long time coming for this season.
Well, the opening poll is back for the season. Your shout vote poll, and it's the Jets up 67% to 33% against the Airs. Who you think's going to win? Just scan the QR code. Get into it, folks. Love to get your thoughts as we move through pre-match here ahead of a tip-off. Well, these teams finished mid-season, particularly the Manawatu team. We'll get to their stats from last year in just a moment, but before we do, let's have a look at the round 1 schedule for you. The Sharks at home against the Nuggets in the Southern Derby tomorrow. The Hawks against the Phi in Napier on Saturday. Then the Tuatara hosting the Franklin Bulls in Auckland on Saturday. And then the Saints in action on Sunday with their first game, with the Jets playing their second game of the season. Yeah, the Manawatu Jets are a really interesting team, Crystal, aren't they? They've got not only Mullins and Russo-Nance back, of course. They have some other exciting talent who we're looking forward to seeing. A couple of the Americans, Jamal Toppler and Caden Sand, are going to complement Mullins. This is an exciting team on paper, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. And you haven't even mentioned Caslo Evans Jr. in that starting lineup as well, who's getting a big shot at his first start in the NBL league. And as we have a look at the Taranaki Airs, walk us through that, Glenn.
Yeah, we will. We will get to that starting 5 in a moment for Manawatu. But Aaron Cook also going to have Marcel Jones starting for Taranaki in this game as well, with Green, Samuel and Vea Let's get the thoughts of brand new coach for the Taranaki Airs. He's an Australian, John White.
Hey, Coach, welcome to Palmerston North. The Airs have a rebuilt roster for the 2026 season, but still have high expectations. But despite a bevy of fresh faces, what can we expect to see from the Airs if all things are going well when you hit the court tonight?
I guess we're looking to play a more up-tempo style of basketball, pretty dogged defensively, I'm hoping. We've been working a lot during the pre-season to get the finer details right, so hoping we can put that all together tonight and get some stops and then get running. So, yeah, that'll be it.
Yeah, cool. And the Jets aren't quite 100% for tip-off with a couple of key cogs out with injury, but they're still a dangerous squad. What areas of the game are most important for the Airs to make an impact defensively as you try to take the win tonight?
I mean, they're an up-tempo team themselves. They've got a lot of weapons, so we're looking to slow down their tempo. I know they've got some size on us too, so we'll be looking to push their bigs out, slow their guards down, and I guess get up and in and try and negate what they're trying to do to us. So, yeah.
Cool. Good luck tonight, Coach.
Yeah, John White out of Melbourne. He's been coaching the Central Coast Crusaders in the NBL 1 East. Gets an opportunity to coach this season, taking over from Sam McKinnon. Well, it's Jets team. We touched on with Russo Nance, BJ Mullins. Going to be fascinated to see how they combine. Caslow Evans Jr. has moved up from the Wellington Saints to a new team. Jamal Poplar Jr. out of Chicago is fronting, as well as Caden Sand, who's out of Oregon. Let's hear from their second-year coach now, Tony Webster.
Hey, Tony, so the Jets have reloaded for your second year at the helm. Where will this revamped squad look to attack the Airs offensively in the season tip-off as you await the return of Corey Webster?
I think we can have some pace. I think we want to try to play with some pace. We're a little bit bigger inside, so we want to take advantage of that. But more so to play together as a team and just build from each game. Yeah.
Yeah, and the Airs have a vastly different roster themselves, making the scout a bit more difficult. But looking at the Airs, what areas are you hopeful to see the Jets make an impact defensively in the first game of the season?
Well, I think both teams aren't really prepared to where they should be at this time of the season. So our defensive detail should be a good gesture for us to be successful this time, I think. Yeah, defense.
Cool. Thanks, Coach.
Yeah, Tony Webster. First game nerves, maybe, for T-Web, eh?
I don't know, it doesn't look very nervous to me, chilling out there, sitting on the side.
Doesn't it? Yeah, Tony Webster. Of course, Sung Corey out with an Achilles injury, of course, and will be so for some time. Now, let's have a look at their 2025 records here. Down in 8th place, but Manawatu team were in contention for the playoffs for quite some time. Taranaki had a good season, so yeah, it can be interesting to see if both those stats can be backed up. I've got a funny, sneaky feeling that the Jets are going to be better than 9-11 this year, and maybe Taranaki might be battling a little bit to go 12-8 again. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, we heard about it in those pre-game interviews. Both of these squads went through a big rebuild in this off-season, so I expect a lot of these stats to be different. But last year, the Jets did struggle on the defensive side of things. They scored a lot. They have a lot of offensive weapons, but it was really that defense collectively holding other teams down where they struggled. So we'll look at if they can improve that this season. And then the Airs, they were kind of really balanced right across the board, very versatile, and had some big highlight players in that team last season. So we'll see if they can replace that energy that they lost. And then that matchup that we saw as well. Man, I know we're all excited to see the big man Mullins inside. Standing at 7-1, he is going to be hard to stop versus our local talent, Dane Samuel, who is back in the league this year.
Yeah, Dane Samuel not playing last year. He was in Australia, but back. He's moved up from the Saints. Got a shot there of the referees for this game too. They'll be excited heading into the game today. Mikey Graham, Sam Pan and Sam McFadgen. Yeah, Dane Samuel, great to have him back. He's a big lad himself, and I suspect Dane Samuel will be up for it. He's a New Zealand representative. I mean, the whole concept of going against a 7-1 NBA vet must be hugely exciting for him.
Yeah, I'm sure, and he definitely woke back down from the matchup. He's a winner. He won a championship back in 2021. He knows this league. He's been all around it. He used to be a Jet, but he definitely brings that size and strength that the Airs will need inside.
Yeah, he's going to need a big game. And the other Americans too, Aaron Cook and Xavier Green for Taranaki, are going to have to step up as well. And, of course, a word on the Jets. We mentioned Corey Webster, another key player out for them with a broken arm at the moment is Nate Wilson. So hopefully we'll see him back in action at some point as well later on in the season. You can see him just on the left of your screen there, an exciting prospect, and looking forward to hopefully seeing him on court sometime during the season.
Yeah, you might remember him from the 2020 showdown, but the Jets were really excited high on him, athletic, versatile, and they'll definitely be missing his versatility on the defensive side of things in this one.
Well, almost here for the Jets and the Airs. Game 1 of the 2026 Cells NBL. Can't wait for all the games this season. A lot of movement off season again as teams feel their way out. Of course, Carlin Davison down at the Saints is going to be interesting. We'll get to see him in action on Sunday against this Jets team. And what is the Taranaki team going to be like without him in 2026?
I know all the Airs fans at home were heartbroken when they saw that hype video start this one, but there are a lot of dunks going on in the warm-up. I have no doubt we'll get a lot of highlights out of this matchup.
It's going to be Poplar Jr. and Green to contest the tip. Green, a seasoned professional. He's got experience in 6 countries now, won a championship in Switzerland. Jamal Poplar, first year in New Zealand as we get the season underway, and Taranaki in the white have got the ball to get things underway. Here's Aaron Cook, another player from the United States in New Zealand for the first time. He's marked by Russo Nance. Samuel's away with that three-pointer, picked up by Poplar Jr. And here come Manawatu's first possession.
Saw already the Airs trying to bring Mullins out of the paint, stretching Dane Samuel to shoot that three.
Mullins. See what a lovely spin move to start there from Caden Sand. And he is fouled. So this is his second contract as a professional. Rookie pro season was in Luxembourg, and here he is in New Zealand.
Look at that, great change of pace and a good spin move to the hoop, drawing an early foul out of Xavier Green.
He's out of Oregon. Sand at the Chemist Warehouse stripe. Remember, every free throw made contributes to the Chemist Warehouse Hoops and Schools program. So no pressure, Caden.
Do it for the kids.
Now the first point of the season scored by Caden Sand.
That one feels good. As an import in a new country, you always want to get some buckets going down early. Get yourself comfortable in the new league.
Play. That's excellent play. Good drive to the basket there from Samuel. Here's the foul on Mullins. I want to try and get him into foul trouble early.
Yeah, they will. Getting him out of the game will be a big body. You're sitting on the bench. Have another look at it. Samuel using his versatility, his quickness to get past Mullins and to the Chemist Warehouse free throw line.
Dane Samuel having a key player. He has a experience in Australia and Japan, and career high 33 points in a match back in 2021, and he's got 2 from the Chemist Warehouse stripe to get underway for Taranaki. He for me is a key player in this game. So Nance. Back into Mullins. And there's the first points in New Zealand for BJ, Big Byron Mullins.
And look at him, bought in with the green here to match. Great drive. We see the big men getting it done from the outside early.
Samuel. 10 on the shot clock here for Taranaki. Blocked by Mullins. We're going to get plenty from him this season as Sand comes away with the ball. Mullins dropping threes for breakfast in the warm-up, tipped back by Poplar. That's a nice play by Manawatu. And Mullins up to 5 points.
Like to see it. The big man can stretch the floor, does not miss 2 in a row.
He looks like he's got a sweet touch from outside. Samuel too. Rebound by Poplar Jr. So Nance. Good season from Russo Nance last year. 18 points in his season. And Manawatu make a hot start. Early timeout caught by Taranaki.
I like that start from Russo Nance. Can see him wagging his finger. Don't go under on me. I can hit it from out here. We know he is a returning player for this Jets squad. Was great offensively last season. Really took the reins with controlling the tempo and creating shots.
Yeah, he had a bit of an injury disrupted season. Russo Nance as well, but well, this is a nice start for him. Good half a metre behind the three-point line as well there from Russo Nance.
Yeah, I'm excited to see how this matchup unfolds as this game keeps going. Russo Nance versus Aaron Cook Jr. Aaron Cook Jr. really prides himself on the defensive side of the game, so I'm sure he's not happy about that play. Told the Airs fans that they can be excited. He's a pesky, hard-nosed defender. Dante Russo Nance, one of the best guards offensively out of New Zealand, definitely got his hands full there.
Well, here comes Cook again. A couple of good universities he went to, Gonzaga and Georgia as well. He's got good pedigree behind him. Is almost stolen there by Russo Nance from. That's Tuhaka into the game now. Might be Vea.
Vea, another player who's taken his talents overseas, spent some time playing NBL 1 in Australia.
Yeah, long time, eh? 3 seasons he's been over there. Blocked! And Sand, did that go out of court? It did. Sand, the enthusiasm defensively from Manawatu's been big in these first couple of minutes.
They'll want to start their season right at home. Last year they went 7-3 at home. They did a pretty good job of defending the hanger for the Green Army.
Yeah, who are back in force again. I know Mullins has got those kind of green highlights in his hair. I bet he's going to be a fan favourite during his time in Manawatu.
Absolutely, a lot of green wigs floating around. They'll be glad he's followed suit.
Green to inbounder, being a little hesitant. Gets it back to Cook. Cook with the reverse, and there's Mullins with another foul. That's his second of the game, and that's how to do it. Try and get the big fella into foul trouble early, and he's picked up 2 fouls in the first 2.5 minutes.
Yeah, Cook just putting his head down, got blocked the first time. Able to draw a foul out of him on that one, and Webster not happy that his big man is sitting on 2 fouls in the first 3 minutes.
Cook goes to the free throw line here, gets his first points in New Zealand. He's a 27-year-old out of St. Louis. And he comes to New Zealand having experienced about half a dozen countries, including the Netherlands, which was his most recent contract. But he played a lot of games in college, 164 games in his college career. That's the 9th most ever. It's pretty amazing.
It's pretty crazy, especially with players taking 6 years, sometimes more, in their college run. So you see the Jets short on that layup.
So a nice stop from Manawatu there. It's Green. Samuel. It's a nice pass. And that rolls in beautifully there from Marcel Jones, who of course has made the shift south from Franklin. Gets his first 2 points of the season. Really neat to see Marcel Jones still playing. Mullins goes for 3 again. He's away that time, and it's tipped back to Cook. Taranaki getting a couple of stops now, working a bit harder on defense. Oh, that's a lovely move. Green should have nailed that one. Get it back again.
Yeah, they'll be gutted about that, but you're right. Their defensive intensity has really picked up, especially out of that timeout that White called moments ago.
Oh, Mullins has it stripped out of his hands. So that's 3 stops in a row now for Taranaki. This has been a good comeback from them off the timeout. Val. Cook, nice pass. Samuel. Tries to create space around Mullins. Bayo for 3. Sand's got the ball for Manawatu. Their pass is just astray for Evans Jr.
We've seen the Jets on the last few possessions go to a zone with Mullins picking up those 2 fouls. You can see them, you know, trying to protect him a little bit as he'll take a seat. Interesting to see if they stick with that zone or go back to a man.
Well, big chance for Taranaki now. After a really sluggish start when they were down 9-2, but they've got the last 4 points to get themselves back into the contest as Cook. So Nance will enjoy. Samuel. That's a nice play. No, it isn't. Sand's got it. Sand. Nice play to Heather. And there's Will Heather. I think he scores with his first touch.
All right, welcome to the Jets, Will Heather. Great touch on the roll.
This is his very first game in the New Zealand NBL. And Samuel. Oh, he muscles that one in. That's classic Dane Samuel.
We said it, he provides the strength down low. Really showing us that he's used to this league, used to how these refs call this game. Have another look at it. Play in the middle of that zone. Absorbs the contact and takes the bucket.
Nice pass from Cook too. To the free throw line. The Chemist Warehouse strike goes Dane Samuel. 2 from 2 so far. Make that 2 from 3. Oh, that's a Taranaki play. Good little hustle from Green there. Xavier Green. He's just going Taranaki's way at the moment.
Yeah, just doing those little things. Great find for Vea on the base.
Oh, just caught in 2 minds, and that will be a jump ball surely. And it's going to be a nice play from Evans Jr. It's going to be Taranaki ball though.
Caslow Evans Jr. making the move from the Saints. I'm excited to see what he can do with this Manawatu Jets squad. Averaged just under 10 minutes with the Saints. Looking to get a lot more court time and burn a lot more offensive freedom, I think, with this Jets side.
Absolutely. So Nance. Poplar Jr. Here is Evans Jr. Poplar Jr. Oh, Samuel will reach in. Might be unfair.
I hope that's on there because it looked like Samuel got a lot of ball on that reach.
Checking out of the game for the meantime. Same as Samuel. He's had a good, productive start. Dane Samuel, 4 points. Poplar Jr. for 3. Manawatu stretched that lead back out to 6.
Miscommunication on that switch by the Ears, and the Jets make them pay.
First points of the contest there for Poplar Jr. Jones for 3. Well off target that time, and here comes Heather with the rebound. Russo Nance. Marked by Quentin Bailey, who's out there now for another season. Good to see Bailey still out there competing. Heather and Bailey a little too physical there.
Yeah, Quentin Bailey, the heartbeat of this Taranaki Ears team. Brings a lot of experience. But Will Heather does a great job of getting around.
Bailey, first season in the NBL was back in 2014. He was a very young man then. He's still only 28. Here's Heather. Rolls it in for 2 more. Will Heather, he looks useful off the bench for Manawatu.
He does, strong out of that post. Gets it on his 2nd try. Good look by the Jets.
Heather originally out of Hawke's Bay. He goes astray from Taranaki. Manawatu feels like they're just on top again at the moment.
Yeah, last couple possessions, the Taranaki Airs settling for those outside shots. They got great looks when they got a touch inside.
Comes Caslow Evans Jr. Poplar. It'll up the pace again. And it goes from Jamal Poplar.
Poplar just put his head down and went to work.
Samuel back out there after a short breather. He's again useful for Taranaki. Mane Samuel. Well, we can't not mention the big week in New Zealand basketball that we've just had too, Crystal. My word. Still woke up that morning, I think it was Monday morning, wasn't it? Our 3-on-3 team had won the Asia Cup. Amazing achievement for the very first time, beating Australia, then Japan, and then Korea in the final. Awesome achievement from those 4 players up there. And then just a few hours later, your sister gets the job done. Awesome.
Yeah, how good. Good week of basketball for New Zealand for sure. Both her and Oscar Goodman coming away with national championships and on that NCAA stage. And yeah, you're right. That 3-on-3 team absolutely killed it. You've got to love when we beat Australia.
Absolutely. Samuel getting that free throw. And of course, maybe our viewers might not know this, but you were actually courtside on Monday in LA watching your sister, and you only got back yesterday.
Yes, I was, and man, the atmosphere over there. Almost as good as that 3-point shot, and the crowd going crazy out there.
Well, that's Will Heather again. Now Tuta for 3, who we saw score big in the Rapidly game earlier. By the way, that was won by Manawatu 37-27. Russo Nance is fouled. Did you get a chance to catch up with Charlize after the game?
Yes, I did, and a lot of moving parts for her right now. WNBA draft coming up. It's going to be exciting, an exciting one for her, so best of luck. I'm sure she's tuned in, watching some basketball back home.
Oh, I hope so. Well, she is, well done. Awesome. And when is that? That WNBA draft's coming up Tuesday, is it? Next week or Monday?
Yeah, Tuesday, our Tuesday, their Monday. But yeah, a lot of happy fans right around the country. I know a lot of our Taranaki Airs fans would have been tuned into Oscar Goodman's success as well.
He's a hell of a prospect. Remember last year too at the Under-19 World Cup when New Zealand was playing off for 3rd and 4th against Slovenia, and he got injured very early in the game. And we never saw him again in that match, and New Zealand was battling without him a little bit. If he'd stayed on court, I reckon New Zealand might have got 3rd in that World Cup.
Oh, absolutely. He is a force to be reckoned with and one to definitely watch for.
Yeah, even though he didn't get on court. He'll get on court again, though, as he moves into his senior years. There's no doubt about that at Michigan. Speaking of this, here comes Taranaki and Sand. Oh, my goodness!
Wow. The Jets out flying early in this one. Love the connection.
Caden Sand, I swear, came off a mini tramp to get to that one. Tuta for 3. Oh, hard luck. That was very close for Tuta.
He wanted that answer, but Sand looking very comfortable.
Oh, he was looking for that follow-up 3. As Manawatu stretched their lead to 10. Cook. Samuel, nice play at the 3-point line, but Russo Nance has nicked it off him, and it's play on. Reckons he was fouled by Samuel. Russo Nance, sheer determination from him that time.
I think he had a case at the start of that play when he got the steal. But he gets rewarded on the other side, and how about that oop to Sand getting up?
Tell you what, it's only round 1, but that was a pretty special alley-oop. I reckon that one, if someone's going to compile a top 10 for the season, that one is going to be in the list.
Yeah, no, what a way to introduce yourself to these Manawatu fans. Caden Sand.
Well, you know, as we know, recruiting Americans into New Zealand, you've got to get the right personality, the right fit into your local culture. And Caden Sand, I don't know, just the look on his face, he wants to win.
Yeah, you can tell he's going to be a workhorse for this Jets side. But it's great to see that when your point guard is having that connection early on with their players around them. Russo Nance won't be happy with that missed free throw.
He's on 5 points, Russo Nance. Topler Jr. on 5 and Mullins 2. Here's Green for a long ranger. And in it goes from Xavier Green. First points of the game for him. Much needed points for Taranaki. Caldwell. It's tipped back by Zoran, who's out there too for Manawatu. Very impressive in the Rapid League game. As was this man, Tuta. He's had it slammed out of his hands there by Heather.
We saw Tuta do that a number of times in the Rapid League game.
That's nice play from Zoran.
Zan just throwing it down for fun now. But Zoran and Tuta both really stood out in that Rapid League game. Zoran, really versatile, has the length to challenge smaller guards. It's the quickness to go at bigs. It's going to be one to watch for this Jets squad. Back from the States, he attended Oak Hill and Utah Prep. Went to Westlake Boys and played for Tony Webster, up there with a lot of other players on this Jets squad. So familiar with the style of play that Tony Webster will want.
Zoran gets 2 points from the Chemist Warehouse stripe. Gets that lead to 11 for Manawatu. Equal biggest lead of the game for them. There's still a minute 15, minute 10 left to play here in this first quarter. Xavier Adam, his first taste of action is Green. Tuta. Pull past that time to Samuel, but it's come off sand, I reckon, there. And it is going to be Taranaki ball. 9 on the shot clock.
See the Jets sticking with their zone.
Samuel just puts up the 3 and he's away, and here's Caslow Evans Jr. Around Adam like he wasn't there. Picked up by Xavier Green. Green, nice move by Xavier Green, who's coming into the game nicely now.
That's a great take from him, but what was really a difference maker in that possession was Dane Samuel down the lane, posting up and clearing some space for Xavier Green to drive into.
So Green with the 3-point play. And he has 6 points. Starting to look good in this game, Xavier Green. 3 and now a 3-point play. Cuts that lead back to 6. Sand off target. Here's Samuel. Toward Taranaki. Get the basket here. Tuta from the corner. In it goes from Riley Tuta.
Great find, starting with Samuel. And then Adam, smart point guard, makes the extra pass. Tuta finishing the job.
Well, it was 11 points in favour of Manawatu just a moment ago. Here's Caldwell. He's astray. And Taranaki got one more chance here. 1.9 of a second left. What are they going to do here? 9 seconds left, rather. It's Adam. He goes to 3 away from Xavier Adam this time. Picked up beautifully by Zoran. Evans Jr. 27-24 it is. Taranaki tied the score up right at the back end of that first quarter. It's a 3-point game in favour of the Jets at the end of the first.
Shot. You guys look for rebounds? All right, don't you worry about your rebounds, okay? You'll just straighten it back to Benny. First one from the Chemist Warehouse free throw line. Hang on a second and go. I needed that around 30. All right, let's cheer him on. Come on. 30 seconds. There we go. First one. All right, another one. Here we go. And again. Shoot it up, you can go anywhere in the way. There we go, and again. Nice move, Brody, you've got 3 seconds on the clock. One more, shoot it up. There we go, let's put our hands together for Brody. Making 3 shots, you get those Sales pizzas. The Sales NBL skill is now available at Sales Pizza across New Zealand. Let's put our hands together for Brody one more time. Nice job. That's not easy. Good work. Now we've still got some spots available for Sunday's game in Wellington. Jump on the bus with us and head over, catch the game and travel back, all sorted. Tickets are just $55, so you can grab yours now at www.thejets.co.nz.
Jets versus the Airs here in Palmerston North. It is 27-24 to the home team. Will Heather off the bench has got 7 points. He's the leading scorer for Manawatu, 3 from 3 from the field. Very impressive start to his NBL career. Popular Junior, Mullins and Rousseau-Nance all have 5 points each. And then for the Taranaki Airs, it's Samuel with 6 and Riley Tuta with 2 3-pointers. Off the bench, he has 6 too. And there's the Cells NBL Steel Combo for the week, $35. Just scan the QR code or use the online code, Cells NBL 26. Enjoy that until next Monday.
We see Mullins back in the game with his 2 fouls, and wow, Tuta on a heater. Third 3 of the game. He's got 9 points in this one.
Wow, great start to him. And now Rousseau-Nance is fouled. And is that going to be a counter from Rousseau-Nance?
Foul call.
Put his head down, got himself to the line. Just look at that, absorbing that contact. Going around 2 defenders for the finish. The Airs not happy that that one counted.
Wow, yeah, looked like the contact was before the shot. But Rousseau-Nance gets away with that one. Or does he? Let's just see. It was a 3-point play as we get it in for the Jets. 29-27. 30, of course. Rousseau-Nance up to 8 points. Xavier Adam. Tuta going over to the corner again. Leave him alone at your peril. Great hustle from Vea to get the ball back. Now Adam. Oh, poor pass from Adam. Evans Jr. read that one. Rousseau-Nance. Little floater can't fall. Backing up from Caden Sand.
It is. Dante Rousseau-Nance looked like he thought about it, took the shot himself, and Sand, great positioning underneath.
Sand has 5 points. Samuel lost his footing there, looked at the ref, but the foul not called. Here comes Rousseau-Nance. Triple team there for a moment, Rousseau-Nance. Green gets it down court to Adam.
See the Jets sticking with this zone. Coming up big on the rebounds.
He was far away with that one, wasn't it? Sand. Rousseau-Nance wide open. And it goes from Dante Rousseau-Nance. 11 points. He's the first to hit double figures in the contest.
Rousseau-Nance very comfortable in this league, in this team, and not shy to let it go.
Back out to an 8-point lead. Ball falls kindly for Taranaki off the rim. Now Green. Samuel. Tough shot for the big fella. Here's Rousseau-Nance. Good defensive set there from Manawatu. Rousseau-Nance. Here comes Taranaki through Xavier Green. Loose game at the moment. Oh, Samuel. Speaking of loose, and that one from Evans Jr.
Under the buckets.
It was a great pass, little misdirection, no look to get that one into Samuel. The ref's just talking about if that's Intentional, unsportsmanlike by Evans Jr.
Yeah, just wondering about that, actually, and that's what Samuel was certainly asking the question, wasn't he?
I mean, to me, it looks like a play at the ball, and it's quite a smart play from Evans Jr. not to give him a three-point play.
Well, it is an intentional, unsportsmanlike foul. So Samuel's question is answered in the affirmative.
Everyone will step back, let him shoot these ones on his own. Samuel being really impressive on this offensive side of things and making things happen. But great pass from Green.
Good call, I think, that one by the officials. Samuel should kind of make it count.
Not the MC calling his name. Samuel can't get either of those.
Well, he was 4 from 5 before those two free throws, Dane Samuel. His reward is he's been benched by John White.
For the Jets, we see McDaniel checking in the game for the first time. Man, he was a workhorse in rapid league.
He comfortably led the rebounding in that game. Oh, Taranaki come right back. And look who it is again. It's Riley Tuta. He can't stop hitting threes. That's his 4th from 6 in the game.
You can tell he's been in the gym this off-season, reminding us that he is a shooter for this Ayers side. And Sand, the good drive through traffic. Green can't believe it.
Caden Sand. Excellent all-round game from him so far. He's already picked up 7 rebounds and 4 assists. Together with his 6 points. Looks like a fine pickup for Manawatu.
Absolutely. We heard Tony Webster talk about wanting his team to play together. With Sand's 4 assists, and the way he's moving off the ball, he is doing just that.
Tuta. Walk over to Tuta again. Bailey. Teardrop, but still Taranaki possession. Yeah, Sand already. Crystal, 7 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists. He's going to have a good season if he keeps playing like this.
A great first impression by Caden Sand.
Triple-double watch at some point, you'd think. Early to say that, maybe.
We'll see how it goes.
Mind you, as teams start to learn opponents, they scout these players, be able to figure out ways to defend someone like Sand better. Here's Vea. 3 on the shot clock. And he's picked up the loose ball there, has Caden Sand. Can he get around Bailey? Sand! Excellent play from him once more.
It's a great move. Like that little spin to his left. Caden Sand feeling good in this first half.
Bailey on Sand. Just can't quite time the layup, and here comes Manawatu with the ball. Taranaki gone a bit cold. Manawatu's biggest lead of the game has been 11. Bailey with the rebound. Jones across court to Cook. Now Vea for 3. Well, those is going to drop shortly from Luka Vea.
He wanted the foul on that one as well. Might have got clipped on the hand.
Vea hasn't scored yet. He's 0 from 4 in the game. Look at McDaniel left alone. And he makes them pay.
Good find. The Jets just picking his Ayers mistakes apart.
Bailey. He's playing to Jones, who gets 2 points for Taranaki. Much needed as well, Crystal.
Yeah, I like that the Airs are moving the ball a little bit more, getting it from side to side, making the defense work.
Oh, look at the space again for Sand! Enough set!
Wow. Caden Sand. What a great sign for the Manawatu Jets. He is hyped up, he's feeling good, and he is bringing the energy to the hanger. Check it out again, good pass. Better finish. Throwing it down with some force.
He made his mind up very quickly what he was going to do there. This might be the best angle of the lot.
Yep. Put that one on a poster. Put the league on notice.
Do you reckon that one was better than the first one in the first quarter, the alley-oop?
Oh,
I don't know if it was.
I don't know, but
Pretty close though, wasn't it?
yeah, it was. I mean, both of them. Might have a top 10 highlight reel to himself after this one.
Well, Benny's smiling. A lot of smiles in that Manawatu camp as they get that lead back out to 11. But we've seen Taranaki come back before. But what about Sand's numbers? 8 rebounds, 4 assists and 11 points already.
I mean, coming into the season, I suspected he could jump. He holds the all-time career record at his university, 94 blocks over his career at Bucknell University, an NAIA school in the States.
Yeah, he's made a very impressive start. Just love his attitude. Plenty of challenges for Taranaki. Continue, but they've shown some fight at various stages of this game to come back. Samuel, nice play. Green again. He's had his moments in the contest. Bailey, Vea with 6 on the shot clock. Manawatu's defense is up to the task again. Cook. Oh, he rattles it in. In fact, that was Xavier Green with a very good finish.
I mean, all I saw was Green in that moment. A lot of green jerseys around him. It's a tough shot over 3 defenders.
Green's up to 8 points in the game now. A little untidy for Manawatu. Here's Sand again. Can he make something from nothing again? Well, he did. Just couldn't finish. Here's Samuel. Green back to Cook. Foul. Samuel. Cook. Then it goes from Aaron Cook.
Aaron Cook up to 7 points on the night. That's his first 3-point attempt, and it was good.
Oh, Evans Jr. was looking for that Showtime play to Sand again.
I mean, anytime he's going to the rim, you've got to give him a look.
Checking out of the game was Zaran. There's Poplar Jr.'s back in there again.
Good hands by Cook to get in on that one and get it off his body. Have a look from a different angle. Definitely off Poplar Jr.'s jersey.
Cook. Big 3 for him moments ago. Green. Big 2 falls for Taranaki.
Green up to 10 points. He's hit a 3-pointer, so got to respect the outside shot. So we see McDaniel trying to get things going for the Jets.
Evans Jr. Oh, Samuel a little unlucky there. Evans Jr. looked like he just lost the handle.
Evans Jr. He's a shifty guard. Good with the ball in hand. Quick change of pace. But you think he might have got lucky?
No, I don't know. On that replay, yeah, Samuel's left arm, left hand was definitely on the back there of Evans Jr.
Looks good.
So Samuel's going to pick up that foul.
All right, Palmy, make some noise, come on.
Oh, it's lost by Manawatu, so, well, Samuel thinking that's a bit of justice. Samuel's first foul, by the way. Here's Cook. Oh, yes, and it rattles from Aaron Cook again.
Second three on the day. Nice little step back.
Oh, and now a steal. Good work from Fair to get in there. Green's off. Samuel. Taranaki can take the lead here for the very first time in the game. Plenty of resolve in their camp. And Poplar Jr.'s got it.
Vaya has been cold from outside so far. 0 from 3 from deep.
Struggling to finish. There he is, though. He got the ball back really well there, Crystal.
Yeah, that's a way to make up for it.
Bailey missed the triple. Here comes Russo Nance. Taranaki have had 2 chances to take the lead now. Evans Jr. gets a very important 3-pointer for Manawatu.
Yes, he does. It was his first points as a Manawatu Jet. Great extra pass by Will Heather.
3 goes missing, and Evans Jr. has got it again for Manawatu. One little 90 seconds here. Sands lost at that time, and now Cook. Aaron Cook. Bailey a little fortunate to get it. Another good chance there, Quinton Bailey.
Yeah, Quinton Bailey, she quite efficient inside, and Sand, that's the second time.
Green. And it goes from Xavier Green. That's more like it. Well, it looks like the scoring presence of Cook and Green are going to be relied upon for Taranaki in this contest, Crystal. That's why it's playing out the last couple of minutes.
Yeah, and in that last possession, getting stops, running the floor, playing with pace is how John White wanted his team to come out in this one. Green getting it done for him with that possession. Can he finish it off?
Green, 11 points for him. Of course, that's a 3-point play, and we've got a tied game with 1:09 left until half-time. Two will be looking at the scoreboard and thinking, why is it so tight? Here's Heather. Russo Nance almost travelled there. And in the end, it was a stop for Taranaki. Green. Russo Nance made up for his mistake there. Heather. Back to Russo Nance. Cook in there. He was wanting to make a statement there.
He was. I told you earlier in this one, Glenn, he prides himself on his defense. Looking to make a play, but Russo Nance, a very experienced guard, spent a lot of time in the Australian NBL. You know, when you're working out with the likes of Bryce Cotton daily, you're used to things like that.
Russo Nance having a good game, 11 points. At 42%.
And with that foul, Aaron Cook Jr. will take a seat. That's his second one.
Evans Jr. Lost it. Oh, Zoran almost flew in there, conceded a foul, but Taranaki have got another chance here to take the lead right at the end of the second quarter. This would be remarkable. They were down by 11 on more than one occasion. Jones posting up here on McCoy. Bailey with 5 on the shot clock, and there is the lead for Taranaki.
Great decision by him, and that's the moment when you have to know the scout. Bailey, massive inside presence. Does not shoot the 3 ball at a great clip.
Three for Russo Nance. He's missed. So Taranaki are going to take the lead in the first half. Extraordinary. Earlier on, look, Manawatu is going to race away with this game, but some heart and courage has got the Taranaki Airs not only right back into the match, but into the lead at halftime. They lead by 1. It's 47 to 46.
Harrison joining me on. Oh, come around, Harrison. He will win $500. Come on, Harrison. All right, listen up. There's a couple of rules. Your foot isn't allowed to cross this line. All righty? One shot, that's it. If you get it in, $500 is yours. All right, let's be quiet. He wants quiet. Let's do it. Oh, that was so close. Hard luck, Harrison. Well done. Let's put our hands together for Harrison. Once again, the halftime lead is brought to you by Cook Street Pharmacy. Because he missed, that means it now goes up to $1,000 for the next home game. All righty? Yes. All home game days are brought to you by Manawatu and TRC Toyota. And do we have something special for you tonight? Well, yes, we do. Please welcome the IPU Kodama Japanese drum team to the court. From the International Pacific University right here in Palmy, this group brings the thunder of traditional Japanese taiko drumming. Big beats, big energy, you're going to feel this one. Let's give them a huge Jets welcome, Palmy. Make some noise. Ooh, that's a big baby.
Well, lots of energy during the halftime break here in this opening game of the Cells NBL for 2026. And the Taranaki Airs have somehow clawed their way back from an 11-point deficit on 2 occasions to take the lead at halftime over Manawatu. Looked very good early in this match. And we've been trying to scratch our heads to figure out how Taranaki got back into this. Probably a combination, Crystal Ledger-Walker, of a bit of drop in defensive intensity from Manawatu, and, you know, Green and Cook in particular getting clutch baskets at critical times down the stretch of that second quarter.
Yeah, in that second quarter, they came alive from deep, knocking down some three-point shots. And how about Tuta off the bench? He had 4 three-pointers. Absolutely on a heater. Had a great rapid league game and definitely brought over his hot form into this one. He's up to 12 off the bench as we run you through these Chemist Warehouse stats. And Green, he also has 13 for the Airs. Cook went out for a break on 4 points, came back in, knocked down some big threes. Russo Nance. And how about Sand getting things done on the offensive side of the ball for the Jets? Some massive slams in there. And then rebounds. Green cleaning up the glass with 9, leading all rebounders. and Sand Evans. Zaran checking in off the bench, getting it done, moving the ball, sharing the rock for the Jets. Samuel, he's really kept things together. He's been the glue for this Airs team, especially breaking that zone that the Jets have put on defensively. And a lot of blocks going around for this Jets squad, who stands quite tall. Their shortest player, only 6'1". Everyone over 6 foot on that Jets team, and they have a lot of height and size.
Yeah, so pretty even on the stats as well, team stats. Manawatu shooting the ball at 47, Taranaki down on 39, but that's really only the major difference between these two teams at the moment. Rebounding 22 to the Jets, 22 to the Airs, so that's dead even. Assists are pretty much dead even, same with steals. There's really nothing between these two teams statistically heading into the second half. So there's going to be a grandstand finish to this game, I feel, between the Jets and the Airs. Stay with us, because you better stick around and find out who's going to win this game, with the Airs up by 1 heading into the third quarter. Time to perfection.
Japanese drum team. Always great having you guys here. The Jets would like to acknowledge our founders, a group of 20 companies that have committed to our team for the last 5 years. A massive thank you to our founders, Gilmore's, Your, Balfour Cleaning, Cartown, Cochrane Law, Craig's Investment Partners, Jared Gillespie, Alan Young, Isles Construction, J.A. Russell, Landmark Homes, McDonald, Stewart's Mitre 10, Paul and Lisa Roach, Waterman Partners, Higgins Concrete and Higgins Family Trust, and InspireNet. How are we doing out there, Palmy? Make some noise. All right, now as history would have it, towards the end of the game is when you often bring the energy and the guys start getting hyped up. Let's try that right from the start of the second half. Let's not wait until the end, let's get it going right as soon as that whistle goes. All right, that energy is going to come because we need it. We are 1 down. All right, and we want to take away this first home game with the win. All right, Palmy, let's do it. Make some noise. A block, make some noise. B block, make some noise. B block again, make some noise. Go. There we go. Trusty C block, make some noise. All right, again. A block, make some noise. I'm coming around with wristbands for the loudest sides. B block, make some noise. C block. All right, I'm going to hit down this end because I threw some through the centre earlier. I'm going to come down to you guys over here.
Jets versus the Airs, second half here from Palmy Arena, just around the corner. Hope you've been enjoying the coverage here of the very first game of the NZNBL for 2026. And this one beautifully poised heading into the third quarter.
What a way to start the rivalry round.
Whoa! We've had a completely 180 flip on that stat in the YourShout.vote poll.
All right, I'm coming to you, people.
I reckon that stat, those percentages should be a bit more closer together. Crystal, what do you think?
It's because all the Green Army's at the game.
Yeah.
Taranaki Airs fans sitting at home, getting amongst it. Come on, if you're from Manawatu, put your votes in for your home team.
Yeah, scan the QR code, get into it, folks, have some fun. It really is anyone's game with that score, 47 to 46. Now, let's remind you again of the fixtures coming up this weekend. Tomorrow, we are in Invercargill for the Sharks Nuggets game. Double header coming Saturday with the Hawks and the Tuatara at home against the Phi and the Bulls. And then the Saints play the Jets, who have a quick turnaround to Sunday. Get on the bus or the car or whatever, down to Wellington to play the defending champs. Which game are you looking forward to? I've got to say that top one intrigues me. Sharks and the Nuggets, and the one in Auckland between the Tuatara and the Bulls. Tuatara is going through their team today. Pretty similar looking team to last year for Cam Glidden. So second year could start to click for them with Rob Lowe back too, injury free.
Yeah, it's always interesting to see how they go with that first year out of the way, and if they come back with a lot of their core, how they'll develop and improve with their new system. So yeah, I think I'm looking forward to that one too. Always a fun battle of the 09. And then the Saints squad, they're also looking stacked this year once again. So it'll be helpful that the Jets can get one under their belt before heading down to Wellington.
Yes, indeed. And challenges ahead of Tony Webster, of course, the coach here for Manawatu. Fine player he was back in the day. 4 Auckland teams as well. He is in Manawatu, trying to get the Jets over the line. He would have been delighted with the start. They raced out to a 9-2 lead. Quick timeout called by John White, brand new coach for Taranaki. They rolled their sleeves up and came back. I admire them for putting their hard hats on and getting to work, because there's only one way to come back when you're getting hammered early, and that's just hard work, isn't it?
Oh, it is. It's the Taranaki way, I think, to just put your head down and get to work. Those two on your screen, Marcel Jones and Dane Samuel, very experienced, and their experience really matters within this squad. Quite a lot of new faces in the mix. So helpful to have a couple vets rejoining you.
Green, too, who's the leading scorer in the game with 13 points, shooting the ball at 50%. He's going to need to keep scoring like that for Taranaki if they remain close in this contest.
The Jets will want to defend their home court to start the season. They went 7-3 at home and defeated the Airs on both occasions last season.
Can they do it again? And Mullins. Zaran can't get his first points of the game. His third and fourth, rather. Mullins started off pretty good, didn't he, with 5 points early in the match. Kind of quiet since he picked up those first couple of fouls. Hasn't really had an impact in the game since.
No, since getting those fouls, his aggressiveness around the rim has slowed.
Here he is shooting the three. And dropping it, Byron Mullins.
His second three-pointer of the game, showing us he can absolutely step out and knock it down.
Manawatu back in front by 2. Green with the fadeaway, can't nail it. There's Sand. Beautiful skills from Caden Sand as Evans Jr. finishes off.
Great transition. And it's handy when you have someone like Sand who can play inside and handle the ball and initiate your offense.
Nice ball rotation from the Airs as Cook goes for 3. And Sand goes down. Uh-oh. Oh boy, that right ankle.
Does not look good.
Oh.
That is tough to watch.
Well, there's a good sign. Well, let's hope that that's not the indicated Sand in this game. Right, ankle injuries are like, though. Twisted ankles. The moment you sit down and start Taking the movement out of it, can seize up pretty quickly.
Yeah, hopefully he's okay from the way he plays, how hard he works. He seems like the type that wouldn't be soft around injuries.
Oh, early injury problem for San. Let's see what Zaran can do in his absence. Oh, that's fantastic right there from Poplar.
Poplar picked up 3 fouls in that first quarter, so we didn't see much of him, but gets the flush with the putback on that one.
Oh, great start for Manawatu in this third quarter. Taranaki remains scoreless, 2 minutes into it now. Here's Poplar Jr. looking to go to work again. Picked off by Samuel, and there's a foul by Mullins. Trying to stop Samuel, and he's picked up his third foul.
Mullins is not having a great night with these refs. His third foul, you just don't want those types of fouls from your big men. Dante Russo-Nance trying to rally the troops.
Maybe again, questions being asked here about that being an unsportsmanlike foul as we see San continue to battle that ankle injury.
Okay. Here's ball. Let's make some noise.
So Manawatu outscoring Taranaki 7-0 at the start of this third quarter. Very similar start to the start of the match.
Yeah, absolutely. So you cannot rest or get complacent if you are the Jets.
Cook. Nice play. Samuel's going to finish that in style.
Samuel getting a dunk of his own for the ears. And what a pass.
That was a little sweet move, wasn't it? Zaran helping himself to 2 more points.
It was using his length over the shorter Cook that was on him. Great pass from Mullins to put it above the defense.
Bayer. Shot clock down to 5 here for Aaron Cook. Oh, Kessler Evans Jr. Oh, a call for a travel. Can you believe that? Evans basically gave him a hug.
It was nice. He was being nice. You know,
Watch this. Yeah, that's lovely.
Yeah, the refs, just brotherly love there.
I still can't believe that wasn't a foul, Crystal, in
No,
all seriousness.
I'm with you, Ben, I agree.
Here's Mullins. Oh, poor pass. Tucked off nicely by the Taranaki Airs. Here comes Cook again. Green for 3. Yes, Xavier Green. Second 3 of the game. He's up to 16. Here come Taranaki again.
You said it. They don't mind a comeback. They can get momentum of their own. And look at that defense from Bayer.
Cook. Oh, has he got his heel on the sideline? He has there, Xavier Green. She always has a close one.
Cook doing a great job of getting himself in the paint right now and then creating for his teammates. He's smaller in stature, but does a great job of seeing the whole floor and reading how that defensive rotation is moving.
He's got plenty of experience, hasn't he? He's played in places like the Netherlands, Cyprus, Kosovo, Lithuania, Germany, now here in New Zealand. Russo-Nance. Manawatu looking a little uncertain at the moment, even though they still lead by 3.
Oh, foul!
Coming in there from there.
Great take from Zaran. We saw a lot of that in Rapid League. His breakdown out of the ISO is elite.
All right, Palmy, open those signs up.
Great
Make the
offhand
heavy
movement.
Let's go.
Yeah, he looks a good pick up, doesn't he, for Manawatu. Hamza Zaran. goes from the Chemist Warehouse stripe. Every free throw made contributes to the Chemist Warehouse Hoops and Schools program. Saran, perfect from the Chemist Warehouse stripe. So far, 3 from 3. Usually when I say something like that, they miss, Crystal.
That's your magic touch.
Manawatu back up in front by 5. It's just being lost out of court there by Green.
Manawatu lucky the last few possessions. Green making an enemy of the sidelines.
Saran, squeezing between defenders. What a kick out pass to Russo Nance. That was a 3 that deserved to be made, and that's come off Jones. It's actually going to be called a jump ball.
Oh.
Taranaki possession. Marcel Jones.
Dante Russo Nance thanking the passer, because that it was a great pass, great find by Zaran for his shooter and Sand. Is he lacing those back up?
Looks like it, doesn't it? I want to see him have a little bit of movement though. Keep an eye on that one. What sort of shape he is in. It's going to be Taranaki ball, 13 on the shot clock. Sand just getting out to be walking pretty freely there, Crystal.
Yeah, my fingers across, because it was exciting.
Manawatu need him as well. Here's Samuel. Give his numbers in just a moment. Samuel, muscle play from Dane Samuel. He's got 10.
Oh, if we're talking bully ball, he's definitely got it.
Sand with 11 points. 7 rebounds and 5 assists. Foul on Green there. It's going to send Manawatu to the Chemist Warehouse stripe for 2. Dante Russo Nance.
Dante Russo Nance with the crafty handle and the hang time in the end to draw that foul out of Green. Have another look at it. Green picking up his second personal on that one. Russo Nance missed that 3 earlier, decided to get inside, get a closer one instead.
Well, it could be 3 on Green, actually. Just he's taking a seat on the bench. John White not taking any risks with his key man. Russo Nance at the Chemist Warehouse stripe. He's up to 12 points in the game. He and Riley Tuta are the leading scorers. Several other players have cracked double figures. Sand, Cook, Samuel.
I mean, John
Xavier
White,
Green, of course, is the leading scorer, should I say, with 16.
sorry to cut you off, Glenn, but John White in his first year, you're still trying to develop that trust with your players. Don't know how much of a leash you can give them in their first game. Tuta, rare miss from deep.
Mullins with the rebound too. Evans Jr. It's come off Poplar, and it's going to be Taranaki ball. It's a 4-point game.
Good defense from Vea. Still yet to score, but he's been contributing big time on the defensive side of things, disrupting shots and finishes.
Well, it still feels like this game's in the balance. Samuel and Xavier Adam trying to sort things out there. Any challenges for Tony Webster too, the Manawatu coach. Brings the ball forward here. Aaron Cook out of the game with 3 fouls at the moment. Bailey! Bailey with 2 important points for Taranaki.
Just love the way Samuel moves the ball. Perfect dime, dropping it to Bailey, leading him to the basket.
Run again. All poor pass from him in that time. Oh, Adams lost it. That's unfortunate for the Airs. Picked up by Russo Nance. Mullins can't nail a triple from the corner. Adam pushes the pass. Bailey can't control that one from Tuta. A little sloppy from both teams at the moment. They're ball handling now. Russo Nance. Bailey happy to let that one go out of court.
Gives him time to reset. Take the pace out of the game.
Samuel checks out. Back comes Marcel Jones. And to say Sanders itching to get back on, I think is pretty fair looking at that shot.
I mean, he's flirting with a double-double. 7 rebounds, 11 points. I'm sure he's hungry for more.
Bailey. Bailey with the reverse. Solid from Quentin Bailey. He's got 6 points.
That's the second time we've seen him up fake that three-point shot and get further in. The second time we've watched a defender fly right by.
McDaniel out there again for Manawatu, his second stint in the game. Here's Heather. Whoops. And it's been pinched out of his hands right there by Taranaki and Marcel Jones. Here is Jones for 3. And it goes from Marcel Jones, and Taranaki are up by 3 with 3:13 left in the third.
Great passage of play from Marcel Jones. Quick hands on one end, spot up, set shot on the other. Marcel Jones showing us why he's been in the league so long.
The dude is 40 years old and he's still doing it.
Does not matter. It does not matter, Glenn. Age is just a number.
Exactly. I tell myself that every day. 61 to 58. Taranaki's biggest lead of the ball game. Now, I've felt so many times during this game that Manawatu are just going to run away with this contest. And Taranaki come back every single time. It's been quite remarkable.
Yeah, the fight in this Airs squad has been impressive. Manawatu Jets have come out and started with a few punches in this one, especially out of timeouts, out of quarter breaks. But the Airs just won't go away.
Yeah, well done to John White and the Taranaki Airs, but there's still a long way to go in this contest.
Going through their rebuild this year, the Airs management said that they were trying to recruit elite versatility and a relentless motor. We're seeing that play out tonight so far.
Oh, Taranaki now need a stop. Manawatu just like them to come roaring back again and have firepower in their team. Now hang on. Something's happened off the ball there, and Manawatu have been called for an offensive foul.
I don't know if that was an offensive foul. I think he might have just got called for 3 seconds, which is really? Yes, which is really tough because he called it outside the paint, but
yeah,
what do I know?
Well, Taranaki get the turnover anyway. Adam, see what they can do with the ball. Again, the rotation is solid for Marcel Jones. He's away on this occasion.
Saying he got hit on the hand.
Oh, here comes Caden Sand. 1 or 2, that's a good sight.
Yep, he is one that they definitely want back in this game.
Woo, Poplar. An explosion of pace there from Jamal Poplar.
It's up to 9 points. Only missed 1 basket tonight. Been very efficient.
Adam, good rotation to Quentin Bailey. Adam. Finds Vow, or is that Tuta? There's Adam for 3. And it goes from Xavier Adam. Big basket there for Taranaki.
We know he can shoot it. He shot 43% from the three-point line last year. Pass first guard, but can absolutely knock it down.
7 games. Of course, he started the season over in the States as we see Russo Nance coming right back at Taranaki.
That's the response you want your leader to have. Third three-pointer for Russo Nance.
15 points for Russo Nance, and there's a big defensive play from Poplar at the other end. Speaking of defensive plays, what about that one? Oh, this is going to hurt Manawatu, and McDaniel's got it.
Great box out by McDaniel. Marcel Jones tried from behind, but better positioning by the Jets.
Well, scoring is dead even in this third quarter. 17 apiece, 19-17 in favour of Poplar Jr., who reckons he should be at the free throw line shooting an and one there.
Is that play on repeat? We just saw him do that. Same play, same finish. Poplar Jr. getting what he likes.
He's on 11. Comes away with that one. Manawatu got possession with 53 to play in this third quarter.
See Cook back out there. Remember, he does have those 3 personal fouls.
No, there is a travel call on Caslow Evans Jr.
He tried to tangle him. All right. Make some noise.
Here comes Cook. Green back out there to win the third rather. 16 points. There's Jones over to Green. Shot clock down to 7. Last touch from Will Heather there. 5 on the shot clock for Taranaki.
See Quinton Bailey calling the play for his team.
Green. And it banks in for Xavier Green. He's up to 18 now. Taranaki back in front again. Look at John White over there. Desperately keen for his team to get a stop. The end of this third quarter. Caslow Evans Jr. smashed out of his hands by Bailey, but it goes in anyway from McDaniel.
I think we're going to see a lot of that from McDaniel. Just does all those little things, gets himself in the right spots, and gets the finish to put the Jets up by 1.
Well, nothing in this match. Both teams scoring 19 points in the third quarter as the Jets take the lead 67-66.
Welcomed our team in the hangar with a powerful tradition. Now, keep your eyes on the big screens above. Which goes down to that. It's pretty amazing. We'll have to try and get that for you guys maybe next time as well with the sound. It was an absolutely amazing moment. Thanks to
Coming into the fourth quarter, it is just a point in it. This team here, Manawatu in front by 67-66. Dante Russo Nance, the leading scorer for Manawatu with 15. San and Poplar Jr. have 11. And for Taranaki, Xavier Green, 18 points. Riley, 2 to 12. Cook and Samuel have 10 each. And there's the Cells NBL special for the week. Just scan the QR code or jump online using Cells NBL 26. Take advantage of that steel combo, $35, valid until Monday next week. Plenty of other games for you to take advantage of that over the weekend as well, with 4 more coming over the next few days. Now, Sand hasn't scored since that ankle tweak. Here is McDaniel. McDaniel, a nice mid-range jumper there from him.
Yeah, that's a great look. Good pace. Started this quarter just how he finished the last, up to 4 points in this game.
Oh, he does brilliantly there, McDaniel. Not the tallest lad, is he? But he timed his jump to perfection there. Here's Sand. Oh, he fooled them there, Caden Sand, but couldn't seal it. Here comes Aaron Cook. Daniel in there again. Evans Jr., 2-on-1 situation. McDaniel. Well defended by Marcel Jones. And it's going to be Taranaki ball. What a hustle.
The Jets not happy about that one. And the crowd is letting the refs know.
Well, it's all in the history books now, isn't it?
Might have missed that one.
Well, Aaron Cook going to roll away with Samuel Cook. Oh, no, that one was well off target, that one. Now Poplar Jr. Caslow Evans Jr. And Sand with a second alley-oop of the game.
Sand is absolutely fine. I think that, yeah, second alley-oop, third dunk.
And Coach John White not mucking around. Timeout called by Taranaki's coach, and there's Sand up to 13 points. Manawatu up by 5. 4-0 to start this 4th quarter. This is, again, a similar pattern Taranaki has had in the game. They've started off pretty much every quarter very slowly.
Yeah, they have. They've fought back, though. Manawatu Jets, you're right, will be looking to come out of this timeout aggressive and with a strong start again. But John White, it's his first season as a head coach. He'll be looking to get a W in the books with his Airs squad.
Definitely, and encouraging him will be how Taranaki have come off timeouts in this game so far, Crystal. They've really hit the reset button superbly.
Yeah, they have. We'll see what he has drawn up for his squad.
It's a 5-point game for Manawatu. Samuel and Cook getting things sorted. Samuel and Cook both have 10 points.
They're still trying to find net cohesion. Both squads, as we've mentioned, big rebuilds in the off-season. But for the Jets, they're able to keep their point guard, their floor general. Cook still getting used to this league. Trying to adapt quickly. Great turn the corner.
Whew. I think Mullins just got a fingernail on that one to disrupt. Here's Sand. We're going to work on Green. Plan B for Manawatu. 7 on the shot clock. Sand got himself in trouble there. Still makes it count somehow. Caden Sand.
That's just individual brilliance right there. Made something out of nothing.
Manawatu stretch their lead to 7 again. Green. Xavier Green, as he's done so many times in this game, nails it when it really counts. He's up to 21 in the contest. Poplar Jr. Evans gets it back, and then Mullins can't find Green. All messy there for Manawatu.
Yeah, Mullins putting his hand up. My bad. Getting to that stage of the game where possessions really matter. Don't want to give up too much momentum, especially to an Airs squad who can get going. The last few times down the floor, we've seen the Airs clear out this right side of the floor and run a Spain, or some like to call it a stack action, for their 3 key players.
Bailey out there, he's been a key man at various times during this game. 6 points, 2 rebounds.
All right, I'm just going to hit down here with a GJ gun.
With the foul count here, only Aaron Cook on 3 fouls for Taranaki. Mullins out there on 3, Jamal Poplar Jr. out there on 3 too for Manawatu. No real bench management required yet by the coaches for either team. Here's Cook. Work off Bailey again. Here's Green. Green over sand, and in it goes again.
That is a tough shot. Pretty decent defense. There was a hand, but not enough for Green.
24 points. Crystal's got 4 threes now. Now they're toughening up on defense here. 8 on the shot clock. And that's a very good set for Taranaki. Here's Samuel with the play. Bailey! And there's a foul by Evans Jr.
Samuel just so versatile. Great dime in transition. Look at that, on the money for Bailey.
All right, let's bring that energy to a bit of tempo.
Quentin Bailey at the free throw line. Big free throws here for Quentin Bailey from the Chemist Warehouse stripe. He's at the line for the first time tonight.
Oh, you can feel the intensity in the hangar, the crowd getting amongst it.
Oh boy, some nervy free throws there from Quentin Bailey. Should be maybe staring at a 74-73 scoreline, and that is a nasty one right there for Dante Rousseau-Nance. Looks like he just stone cold slipped on the floor there.
Have another look at it. Didn't look good.
Thankfully, again, he's okay. That's the second time tonight. We saw one on the Rapid League game as well. So, this Rapid League, by the way, Jets won that 37-27.
What a song to play right now from the Jets.
What are the officials going to rule here? Taranaki are going to play defense again. Sampan, official wants no quarter. No, that's every eye dotted
Don't
there.
forget, after the game, you can stick around and grab autographs from the guys. We will be at the end of the court with a drum.
They're calling in.
After the game, we will be down that end.
Some more Moffats.
Just wait until you are called forward, but you can head that way after the game.
Give the brother a hand. Don't want to see these players slipping over. In fact, that slip there for Rousseau-Nance, pretty much the same spot, wasn't it, in the Rapid League game?
Yeah, it was.
Right there. I've just been told it's a brand new floor here in Palmerston North. Rousseau-Nance sits down. Seemed Tony Webster take him out of the game with 6:33 to play. He's got no fouls. Rousseau-Nance, he's 15 points. And Daniel's out there. Sand now for Manawatu. Big play for the team in green here. Here's McDaniel. Tipped back beautifully by Saran, and now it's dropped in by Poplar.
Poplar up to 14. It's 100% from deep, second three of the night.
Big bucket there, wasn't it? Now Cook. The lane closes for him. Now Green again. High scorer in the game. Samuel for three. And he's fouled at the three-point line by Poplar Jr., and that's his fourth foul. Well, now Samuel. He's got to make a quick recovery. He's got some free throws to score for his team and keep the score nice and tight.
Have another look. Samuel just knows these refs. He knows how to work them.
Well, what's happening here? Samuel wants... He's out of the game.
All right, Palmy, you know what to do.
Wow, that's interesting. So Xavier Adams going to take these free throws.
Xavier Adams, a shooter, a smart sub to bring in to take these shots.
And again, Palmy, let's go.
Samuel struggling with that leg injury after that. Xavier Adam doing what he does best.
And again.
Xavier Adam been with the squad since 2023. And just like that, he's tied his career high. 6 points.
Yeah, nice job. He's done a valuable effort off the bench from him in this game.
That's a way to start your season. Here's Xavier Adam. He's been getting a lot more court time already.
He averaged, what, 9 minutes a game in his 7 games last year. Had 15 games the year before. Because, as I said, he wasn't available for the first half of last season.
Let's go.
He's finishing off a stint in the USA. There's Poplar Jr. That basket's not going to count. Taranaki have got the ball.
Oh, wow, they caught him out of bounds.
Got to take care of the ball. In the sports. So now it's almost doing a pretty good job there on Aaron Cook. 2-point guards have been good in this game. Here's Cook exploding to the basket. And that has gone out.
Good defense by Poplar Jr. He's sitting on those 4 fouls. So smart of him to stay straight up and not get another one.
They won't want to lose him now. The Manawatu power forward, and he's done a great job there again, Poplar, as he's up to 16 points.
Basket counts. 1 free shot.
Byron Mullins checks back into the game.
Signs up.
Poplar Jr. very close to a double-double. He has 9 rebounds, 14 points.
This is the free throw. Xavier Green's got a double-double, by the way. The only player in the game to do so. 10 rebounds and 24 points. Got his hands on the ball now. Working on Caden Sand. Oh, that's a sweet shot. Right there from Xavier Green, one of his best of the game.
Green has been a bright spot. 26 points.
Taranaki back to 1 point behind. Jamal Poplar Jr. trying to go around Jones and does so with ease on that occasion. He's up to 16.
All right, just too easy for Poplar Jr. Wow.
Well, he's populating the scoreboard. There's no doubt about that. Here's Jones. Jones with another big 3 at a critical time. He's up to 10. He's got a knack through his career of nailing big jumpers when they really matter. He's done it again there. Poplar Jr. Mullins can't handle.
Another vet move by Marcel Jones. Oh, or maybe not. They just hit him with a flop warning.
They've still got the ball, Taranaki. Well, 4:21 to play. Let's have a look at this again.
He sold that.
Still going to get possession. Ball that came off Mullins. So here is Taranaki again. A chance to retake the lead. Hope you're enjoying the very first game of the Cells NBL. Feels like it's going to go down the wire. This one, Green. Oh, he's open there. Jones for three. Big offensive rebound by Bailey, and it's going to be Taranaki ball. Good work by Quinton Bailey.
Oh, and they're going to take them up. Oh, that's unlucky, because I did think the Jets had a case there.
So what happened there? Yeah, it's a technical foul, yeah. So Green, big play coming here. He's up to 27. Taranaki are 12 from 17 from the Chemist Warehouse stripe in this game. 2-11 from 16, so the percentages from the free throw line virtually identical.
Yes, the refs are doing a good job of calling an even game so far. In terms of the foul count.
Samuel remains on the bench after that injury. 5 players are in double figures for Taranaki. Cook, Samuel and Jones all have 10 points. Green's got 27, 2 to 12. Had all of his points before half-time. Jones gives it back to Green. Nice pick and roll there from Quinton Bailey. Mullins, 7-foot frame in front of him. Hard to get over.
Yep, that is a big body. And Sand with the quick cross.
Zaran can't nail it. Oh, he's dropping threes nicely in the Rapid League game. Here's Green stepping in. Mullins with the rebound. 3:25 to play. Caden Sand. Mullins dropped a couple of threes in the game. Now Poplar Jr. coming nicely into the game. That's a strong finish from Jamal Poplar.
And that's a great read by the Jets. Poplar Jr. absolutely had the mismatch down low. Height advantage versus Cook.
20 points for Poplar Jr. and 13 now for Cook, who buries a three.
Up to 13 points. Third three-pointer of the game.
Also run. Can't time it. And there is a rebound to Green, his 12th of the contest. Taranaki can't extend the lead. Lovely pass from Sand. And there's a big play right there from Russo Nance.
Great pass by Sand in transition. Russo Nance does not have any fear in his game.
Foul came from Green. That's his third of the contest. Russo Nance going to the Chemist Warehouse stripe for the three-point plays on 17 points.
A little bit of banter going on between Russo Nance and Green.
Technical foul's been called by the officials. I think that went on Xavier Green.
Time's up. Come on, Steve.
Mullins Jr. can't. Mullins rather can't take advantage, so remains tied up. It's all happening at the moment. Had 2 technical fouls in the last couple of minutes.
Interesting that they got Mullins to take that free throw. Was his first of the night. Obviously very experienced.
So now Russo Nance with his basket for the 3-point play. And he gets it, so Manawatu back in front by 1. Every pass, every play, absolutely critical now. Bailey. Bailey! The lane opens up for Quint Bailey.
He has done such a great job at getting defenders in the air.
8 points for Bailey. Saran gives it back to Mullins for 3. Good string rebound there from Xavier Green. Taranaki with a chance to extend the slender lead. Nice play. Jones it is. And it does roll in from Marcel Jones. No timeout yet from Tony Webster. In fact, there is a timeout.
That was a great call from Cook Jr. to bring the size of Mullins out of the paint. And give it to Marcel Jones, down low to finish the job. The Airs.
You know, the biggest lead of the game for the Airs has been 4 points. Only 4 points. They've been behind by 11 on 2 occasions. Close to double-digit leads on many other occasions during this game. And got to give a shout-out here to Quinton Bailey.
Oh, absolutely. The response that the Airs team has continued to find has come when they've moved the ball.
Yeah, he's made some unlikely plays really well, Quinton Bailey.
Quinton Bailey has been around.
Well, yeah, it's 12th season.
He knows his role. He knows what he does well. He's putting it on display tonight. It's been big off the bench.
Just, okay, he's only got 8 points, but there's been a couple of very key baskets made by Quinton Bailey.
I mean, he knows his role. He does it well. And he's come in some big moments and absolutely changed the momentum for his squad. Especially while Dane Samuel has been out since going down with that leg injury.
Russo Nance. Inside the last 2 minutes here of game number 1 of the Cells NBL for 2026. Hamza. Zaran can't nail it.
Cook did a great job of getting up and in on that defensive possession.
Cook. Bailey handles again. Luca Vea back out there. Now Green for 3. And it goes from Xavier Green. Goodness me. He is up to 30 points in his very first game in New Zealand.
With how he's been cooking, that's just too much time and space.
Oh, heartbreaking miss there from Zaran. Taranaki's lead is 6. This is the biggest lead of the game for them at just the right time. Can they really put a dagger in the Manawatu team with this next play here? Luca Vea, action off the ball there.
Oh, they called an offensive foul on
Quinton Bailey.
Yeah, on his moving screen. And that's a good job by Caden Sands to lock in on Green. He just knocked down that three-pointer. The possession before does not make the same mistake twice.
Well, Manawatu have been ahead for the majority of the game. Now they trail by 6 with less than a minute to play. This has got to go from Russo Nance. It doesn't. And now Taranaki have a chance to really control this finish. Here's Cook. Cook. Nice play from Vea. Back to Aaron Cook, who's really closing out this game strongly. Bailey. Shot clock down to 3, but it's soaking up a lot of seconds. This play, Cook. Mullins has got it. Play on. Manawatu need a quick three here. A very quick three. Zoran. Here's Russo Nance. And Taranaki are going to tidy up this win. Incredible win for them.
They did a great job of just knowing the time. Their game management down the stretch was great. They got it to the right people at the right time. And the Jets just unfold at the end.
They did, didn't they? What a win for Taranaki, 91-85. Down the stretch, superb. Sure, it wasn't a perfect game for them, but their heart and courage was admirable in that one as they got over the Jets to win by 6. And there is Xavier Green. He's the MVP of the Cells NBL clash between these two sides, with 30 points on a shooting percentage of 55%, 5 from 9 from the three-point line. He was perfect from the free throw line, 3 from 3, and he picked up 11 rebounds and 2 steals as well.
It was massive down the stretch, and don't his teammates know it? Got the love they're sharing around, and congratulations to their head coach, John White, who picks up his first win in the league as well. And that's a way to start your season. Go on the road and steal a win.
Gutsy. And that's a lovely scene there for John White. Awesome effort by Taranaki. Manawatu, not the result they were looking for as we get to the Chemist Warehouse stats. Poplar Jr., their top scorer. Russo, Nance and Sand also hitting double digits. But look at that. It's a good even spread of scoring on the other side of the page there, Crystal.
Yeah, this was a great offensive game. A lot of people got hot. What really hurt the Jets was when Sand went out with that injury. He was electric to start this one, but they really missed him and missed the energy that he brought. Just in the end, a lot of individual kind of shots coming from the Jets. But the assists, look at Cook Jr. moving it around. As good as advertised in terms of playmaking with his 9 assists. Samuel was also great, real glue on the offensive end, especially to break the Jets zone. Mullins, the tall frame, 7-1. Of course, he was going to get a couple blocks. Then those steals, the Airs, look at them getting after it. They wanted to get up and in defensively and run, and that they did. Look at Green, he's just not even tired.
Now, everyone else should be doing the press-ups, not him, right?
Must be doing 30 for the 30 buckets he got.
I just get tired looking at stuff like that. Crystal, don't know about you. Well, there we are. He's setting the standard, isn't he? If he's going to be the MVP, whoever might be an MVP. Great stuff from Xavier Green. Good heart. There's some good signs in there for Taranaki, who are enjoying their victory. So one more chance to remind you of the upcoming fixtures coming up over the next few days for you. The Sharks and the Nuggets go for it tomorrow at 6:30 in Invercargill. Looking forward to that one. Then it's the Hawke's Bay Hawks and Napier up against the Tauranga Whai. And then we're in Auckland on Saturday at 6:30 for the Tuatara Bulls game. And then on Sunday, our first look at the Wellington Saints, the 2026, the defending champions, up against the Jets. So looking forward to seeing those 4 games. And of course, can't wait to see the Canterbury Rams in action as well when they come up next week. Well, we hope you enjoyed game 1 of what's going to be a great season of Cells NBL. And congratulations to the Taranaki Airs who've come down to Palmerston North to get the win tonight over the Jets, 91-85. We'll catch you tomorrow night for the Sharks Nuggets game in Invercargill. Mā te wā.